I like the Reds post-match pint. They've done it again. They threw it away late the other day. They threw it away even later this time. And I think the shit thing about it is you knew it was fucking coming, didn't you? Even when all the madness happened, even when the handball goals ruled out, you still knew it was coming. They knew it was coming. Newcastle knew it was coming. The world knew it was coming. And Neil, I think they fucked it.
I think they fucked it as well. I did Football Focus this morning, and one of the things I thought was they're going to ask me about points reductions, and they didn't, which was a relief, but someone's going to ask me about points reductions, but it's absolutely fine. Liverpool can do their own points reductions. Yeah. They're on top of the points reductions. Say what you want, they're on top of that bit of business. It's horrendous. It was torturous, to be honest with you, in terms of both the way in which there's the goal, then it's not given, and you understand why it's not given, because it does absolutely blam into his arm, and then Liverpool are just completely passive. But you're completely passive because it's only 1-0. Genuinely, Joe Willock can score as many goals as he fucking likes if Liverpool are 5-0 up like they should be. And that's what, for me, the beginning, middle and end of the matter is, if it's a tight game and it's 1-0 going 5 to go and then you concede, then you get to say, well, it was a tight game and it could have gone either way. The truth of the matter is that Liverpool have chance after chance after chance after chance after chance after chance in both halves. That doesn't even include the times they got around the penalty area and didn't create a chance and should have done. For me, that's what's going to cost them here, and I think it's going to cost them in the ultimate way in terms of the top 4 ambitions.
Yeah, Thursday night here we come. Can't wait for that. Sian, you know, the first half as well, you know, there are loads of things that we're getting used to seeing, like Liverpool giving away late goals, and like, you know, there's almost this story that's told over and over again, and I think that's in the players' minds now. But one of the things that they rewrote was they scored first, and they scored early, and like at least then you thought, here we go, and it was a great goal.
Yeah, it was, and I think, as weird as it sounds, it's like we lost the game in the first half because we didn't take them chances. And you're thinking, you've got leads in the back of your mind, and I bet you the players have got leads in the back of their mind, thinking, we've just got to finish them. And like the first half, you know, the 4-2-3-1 looked like it was paying off. We were getting forward, they were cutting through our midfield, the back line wasn't quite there, but you thought, you know, if we just get a few goals, we can outscore them, we'll be fine. And I got to half time thinking, oh, I just don't know if they're going to convert anything today. And then, the second half, you had a few more chances, but yeah, I just think the decision making in the final third has cost us. And I think we had a good game, as weird as it sounds to say. Like it was a good game to watch. It was open, but I think we play well when we play in that style. But I think you get what you deserve, and you could just feel it coming, and to concede twice late on and get away with that. I think, you know, I've settled for 5th now. If we get 5th, do you know what? I think that's what we deserve.
I mean, it's the nous thing, it's the brain deadness thing. That's what's like really wound me up. Like Klopp brings Milner on to be that man.
Yeah.
And Milner comes on and does make it better, because it was fucking wild before he came on in the second half. But then, you know, as Sian's just said, to get away with one with the Wilson goal, and then allow another situation to develop shortly after, like, what?
I think on that though, they were the Newcastle firstly, they do what they've not done all match. There's a bit of a problem that we do all this thing, and it's a thing to remember. We say this: 1-0 left to come out. That's not true. They were happy with 1-0 on 85, and they were right to be. You know, the way the game went, if you know the chances Liverpool have, they concede the first one when they do. So they have this attitude of, like, just get to 85 and make it mad, and then they ratchet up their own intensity and they push themselves right into our half. But we get away with the one. We get away with that one. At which point the attitude shouldn't be, let's just keep doing what's not working for us, lads. The attitude should be, let's get in their half and keep the ball up in there. But it's easy for us to say that. In that Newcastle at that point are desperate. They're throwing people forward and they are more intense. They've got legs at the end of the game, Newcastle.
And we've got nerves as well.
We've got nerves because we've got everything to lose. But again, we've only got nerves because we haven't scored the second. Yeah. And that's, you know, there's so many bits and pieces to this, but games are games, and what I mean by that is, it sounds like a stupid thing to say, but games of football are literally like games. They're games in the way in which when you play snakes and ladders, in fact not like snakes and ladders because that's just pure chance, but the games, the way in which everything you've ever played in your life, where as you've got towards the end of something when you're about to win, what happens is that you grow more and more nervous because you've got the thing that you don't want to lose. Last night I watched Ronnie O'Sullivan play Anthony McGill in the snooker, and it was great. But what happens is that O'Sullivan sweeps back against McGill, and McGill shits the bed completely, and then O'Sullivan goes 12-11 And then what happens is that McGill's suddenly freed because I can't. This is now not something I can lose. I just play to win now. And then he started to play to win and he won. And for me, that's the mindset thing here, is that Liverpool put themselves in a position where they suddenly give themselves everything to lose.
To watch the rest of this post-match pint show, just hit join below and you'll get the full show as well as the rest of our reaction over the coming days. That YouTube membership will also give you various perks, including discounts in the Anfield Wrap shop. So sign up, hit join below, give it a go, get involved with the Anfield Wrap. Up the Reds.